Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Noelle. I'm really glad you clicked on this video. I love to see your beautiful faces all the time, even though I can't technically see you, but you can see me, so it's okay. Thanks for clicking on this video. You should totally hit that subscribe button because we're trying to hit 1,000. So hit that button, tell your friends, tell everyone, hit the subscribe button. Today's video is going to be a little different. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I made this style guide and how I use the style guide throughout all of my social media platforms. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. You're probably wondering what a style guide is or why you need one when you're a YouTuber. Style guide is very helpful when it comes to branding your content. If you look at YouTubers like Catherine Manning or Julia Chris, all of their thumbnails, their channel banners, they all have like the same color patterns and the same fonts. So a style guide is very helpful because you get to have a bunch of colors on there that you can basically brand as your own colors. You also have fonts on there so you remember which fonts that you want to use for every single video. And you also have elements so you can add a little bit of yourself, like your personality, on your videos as well. So now that you know what a style guide is, let's go make one.
So when it comes to creating your style guide, first thing we're going to do is go to canva.com. I use Canva for literally everything. And we're going to do our own custom design for this one. So we're going to go to custom size and we're going to do 11 by 8. And you want to make sure you change it to inches. So it's 11 by 8 inches. So now that we have our beautiful 11 by 8 paper, you're going to head over to text and you're going to add a heading and you're going to type your name or whatever your channel name is. Mine is Noelle Leslie, and then you're going to write style guide. And so it says your channel name style guide, so you know it's for your social media. And I'm going to change the font because I'm personally not in love with this one, but you can keep it if you want. And I'm going to choose the font Moontime. It's like a cursive font. It matches my vibe perfectly. And yeah, you just make it however size you want it. And yeah, that's a beautiful title for my style guide. So the next thing we're going to do is add another heading. And this heading is going to be colors. And I'm going to also change the font on this as well. I don't like this font at all, as you can probably tell. So I'm going to change this font to a Brill Face. I think that's how you say it. It's just a really nice, sleek, classy vibe. So next we're going to head over to elements and we are going to choose the circle. When it comes to picking color patterns, I feel like circles are always the best thing to choose because, I mean, who doesn't like to look at circles? So I'm just going to copy and paste this 6 times. I have 6 colors that are in my color house. You can have as many as you want. You can have more than 6. You can have less. It's really up to you. So now that we have all 6, what we're actually going to do is head over to Pinterest, and this is where you're going to find your color palette and the hex codes that you need to type in on Canva. I typed in blue boho color palette just to get like, you know, the boho aesthetic vibe blues. And once you find the palette that matches your aesthetic or your channel vibe that you're going for, all you have to do is zoom in like I'm about to do in a second, and the hex codes that you see, you're just going to copy those into Canva. So let's go do that. So back on Canva, I'm going to hit a circle. I'm going to go up to the little black square up top where the color is supposed to be, and in the blank text box that you see, I'm going to type in that number. And as soon as I do, the color should pop up right away and I'll just click it. And now my circle is a beautiful blue-gray color. So now that my color palette is looking very aesthetically pleasing, I'm going to copy and paste the title colors and we're going to change it to say fonts. And now we're going to head over to the text section on the side. And what we're going to do is I'm going to just hit subheading and I'm going to type font, which is something weird, I know. But then I'm going to head up to Open Sans and open up all of the fonts that we have. And I'm really just going to play around with the different types of fonts. And when you find a font that you want to use, you're going to change the font to the actual name of the font that you'll be using. So you remember when you look at your style guide, oh, this is the font that I want to use. So I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over again. I really only wanted to have 3 fonts that were the main fonts that I'm going to use, but you can obviously have as many as you want. So now we're gonna copy fonts again, and this time we're gonna change it to Elements. I see Elements as something that is like a staple for your personality. Maybe it's a smiley face, maybe it's a rose. For me, I am oddly obsessed with like paint swipes, so I'm gonna head over to Elements and I'm going to look for like paint, like swatches, I guess that's what they're called. And I'm gonna put that on my style guide, but I am going to change the color of it so it matches the aesthetic of my entire YouTube brand and channel. So I'm gonna do a dark navy blue, and I'm just gonna kind of like make it fade throughout all the blue colors. So now that my blue fade is done, I'm gonna add this flower. I think it's just really simple and cute, and it matches the vibe as well. And last but not least, I am going to add a smiley face because I love to smile and I like to make people happy and laugh. So I always really want to remember that throughout my entire brand. And yeah, now my style guide is done. So what you're going to do is just download it as a PNG or a JPEG. And I'm going to download it to my computer. That way I have it forever. And I'm going to open it up, and this is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. I love it.
So now that you have a style guide, you can use the style guide if you're trying to build a website, you're trying to rebrand your Instagram or start a blog. You have the style guide to remind you that these are your colors, these are the fonts that you want to keep using, and these are your elements. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out some of my other videos because they're also fun too. I'll see you in the next one.